joining me for your September 2019 Astro Tarot forecast. I'm shuffling the Neo Tarot by Jericho Mandiber. I used this last month, but I'm not over it yet, so I want to use it again this month. And thank you for subscribing to the channel, for choosing me for your personal readings. I love what I do and I appreciate you. And if you have a moment, please consider following me on Instagram as I try to build my following there at Audrey Alison _astrology tarot. So let's get to it, Cancer. On the 14th of September, we have our full moon at 21 degrees of Pisces. This is another sister brother water sign like you are. So this trines any placements you have in Cancer, and this is a beautiful, harmonious aspect to you in the 9th house of certification, education, foreign travel, foreign experience, and philosophies, religious beliefs, metaphysical areas. This is a spiritual sector, and the full moon is a large culmination or an awareness that needs to be seen in this area. Some of you are returning from trips at this time, a foreign adventure, and some of you are finishing what you need to qualify for PhDs or schooling, certifications, even in the area of metaphysical experience, getting certified in techniques for Reiki or acupuncture, things like that, massage. Additionally, on the 14th, Mercury and Venus move into Libra. They're following each other around the sky. And Mercury will be in this sector from the 14th until the 3rd of October, and Venus will be in this sector from September 14th through October 8th. So this is the area of your home environment, the 4th house of where you're living. There is action here, there's stirring up. Mercury is wanting to assess all details of your home environment. This is a great time to sort, file, toss what is needed. And Venus is here to decorate. There is a decor happening here. So some of you could be moving and setting up shop in a new place. Some of you are also dealing with the repair of wounds in connection to your mother. And that is what I also get from the 4th house of the maternal figure in your life. With Venus there, the Venusian energy smooths over the sector that that planet touches. And for those of you that have harsh experience with your mother or a pain in that area, this could be brought to the surface and worked through at this time. On the 18th of September, Saturn goes direct at 13 degrees of Capricorn in your marriage sector. So you're really building and rooting and anchoring down a large security in your marriage, or you're attempting to. And Saturn is a planet of roots and security and deep connection. There's a limiting energy to Saturn. However, in a relationship sector, I feel like what is limited is you dating other people. I think that you're securing your connection with one another. And for those of you who are single, I would keep it lighthearted. Saturn in the 7th, when you're not in a marriage, could mean that you need to like the person first before you can love them. And I understand that. Take it step by step and with clarity. Use the mind to discern your connections more than just going with the heart that says, I'm in love. There's something that needs to be solid first in your connection. On the 21st, this is a day to circle, to not take risky chances with work or your health or with travel. And this is due to an odd aspect happening. Both Jupiter and Neptune are at 17 degrees of the planets they're residing in. Of the signs they're residing in. Jupiter is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees, and Neptune is in Pisces at 17 degrees, and this forms an exact 90-degree trine, or square, toward one another. And that's not harmonious. This is a discorded feeling. Jupiter will expand this planet influence, planetary influence. And the message I'm getting is that phrase of delusions of grandeur, in the 6th house of health and the 9th house of travel. I'm not sure how this is going to specifically apply to every single Cancerian, of course, but there is something that risks should not be taken on this day, because there is something that isn't clear here. And people are living in fantasy life on this day as opposed to reality. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I love my fantasy life. Sometimes it could be great. But when it comes to health, you don't want a fantasy. You want the reality. And you don't want to, I see how this could apply in one way is, you don't want to Google search your tiny little lump on the shoulder and get yourself into like this spiral of panic over self-diagnosis. This is the day where anyone could go overboard in their mind. So I feel like you just want to let this day pass and then get things checked by a normal doctor and professional. Don't get away from yourself, from the reality of things. There could also be a misdiagnosis this day or blood work that doesn't come back correctly. The 21st of September is not a day to be exact in detail. It's just not. And I would take things that you hear with a grain of salt that day. Now, on the 23rd, the sun enters Libra. Goodbye, summer. I love you. The sun enters Libra. We have our autumnal equinox on September 23rd, and then the sun will join Mercury and Venus in your environment sector, as well as your new moon in the 4th house of environment on the 28th. That occurs. There is a change for Cancer in either how you're living or expanding the home, where you're living. There's restorative energy all in the 4th house of environment for you. Mars is in Virgo the entire month in your 3rd house of communication, public speaking, clients, neighborhoods, siblings. Energy for the sibling relationships can occur. There could be a new vehicle coming into your life as well as a new home. Cancer, why not? Let's do it all. Mars is the action planet in a sector of local travel and transportation. Or there could be new methods for transportation available to you because of your move. So consider the environment and look around as to how you can get around without using the car as much. And that could apply to people who are moving to cities where you can walk and do things more readily that way. Let's see what's here in the tarot. I'm always anxious to see them. I will be uploading a full psychic tarot reading in the next few days. For those of you who like to look at the cards, I get mixed messages. I have people emailing me every day about the forecasts and how they don't like them with the cards, or how they only like them with the cards, or it's just kind of like I'm doing both because I can't please everybody. Let's get to it, Cancer. Oh, I want to tell you also, I'm running a special for Labor Day, and if you purchase a 45-minute reading with me from August 30th through September 2nd, you'll receive a full Astro Tarot reading for the price of a 45-minute reading, which is only $130. So let's see what is here for you, Cancer. Cancer for the month of September. 8 of Coins. Mastering your occupation. You are no longer the apprentice. It's about your earnings and having a skill that you deserve to be paid for, artistic or otherwise. King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Cancer might need to connect with an air sign in the month of September. You could also be called to communicate or speak openly about your life. The King of Swords could also be an attorney that you might need in any of these moves or property changes that are coming into Cancer's life. An attorney to make it official. Wow. And the Magician, you're manifesting your goals. Getting very creative, but don't make any mistakes, Cancer. You have all of the tools you need. The cup, the coin, the wand, and the sword. You have all 4 elements, all 4 working corners at your fingertips to manifest your magic. So think big, because I feel like you're going to get the big kahuna, the big goal. Let's see what else. Page of Wands. Look at this outfit. I love these cards. Oh, this is the guy that was outside looking at me in Libra and Virgo's reading. I had a lizard stalking me as my audience member. Super cute though. Or maybe that's a salamander. Yeah, because that represents fire. Anyway, Page of Wands is about an offer or an opportunity. It could be a creative opportunity or a freelance gig or a means to your independence, because fire is about individuality and handling business on your own, taking action with fervor and being diligent, hardworking. So you could be offered more clients, or your services are needed, and you are handling all your legalities or relying on an air sign business partner to help you fulfill your obligations. And the 3 of Cups is your final card: friendship, trust, generosity, respect. Beautiful card. Happiness, gatherings, being a little social with your girlfriends or guy friends. So that's what I've got for you. A little bit of everything. Some fire, some cups, some coins, and some swords. But at the heart of all of those cards is the Magician. And that's a major arcana card. And that denotes a bigger month, big changes. And a move would definitely qualify. Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. I am wishing you a beautiful month of September. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.